Alright, Platinius Mera, where is that writer off to? Is he off writing another biography for someone who probably shouldn't have their biography
Good to see you again, friend.
in the public eye?
I was just doing a little writing.
I don't have a notebook. I'm just standing in the middle of nowhere, writing on the palm of my hand. Well, listen, Berenzia said to speak with you about... Well, we had an attack on the city. I'm not entirely sure what exactly we're going to talk about, but... Okay, we're talking about the assassination plot on King Helseth. You're not speaking of the type of plot I'm used to, are you? Helseth has told you of a plot against his throne? Odd. He's well protected, you know. I would suggest meeting his informant and seeing what he has to say. If you have any further questions, please come and speak with me. If the Queen Mother has sent you to me, she must feel you are worthy. Good luck to you. Oh, the Lady Berenzia, a wonderful person. She's quite an interesting story, don't you think? And then we just got our mercenary friend just staring at Platinius Mero. You know, we're not doing a whole lot of this very cloak and dagger, I might add. We're not very sneaky. We're not very good about keeping these things undercover. Like, I'm just standing in the middle of the palace courtyard, yelling, it's like, ah, yes, have you heard of the plot to assassinate the king? And he's like, yes, you should go speak with this, this, and this. Or these people, and these people. And by these people, he meant just speak to my informant. Speak with the informant, though. Also, Mara has told me I may return to him at any time if I am in need of information. We're gonna go see his informant at the Winged Guar. Ask the man about his uncle's farm. His His informant is an orc and should be easy to find at the bar. Alright. Nope, that's vaguely familiar. Now that I see it in my journal. You gonna clear up these dinosaurs? You know, these cyborg dinosaurs? I know that's not what they are. That's what I'm gonna call them, because that's frankly what the Fabricants look like. And even in a world that has cliff racers and Daedra and Dremora and everything, you know it's still terrifying? Cyborg dinosaurs. It's something that will never not be scary, no matter what other threats you have in your world. Let's be realistic here. I also didn't need to come down here. I need to keep going, not from the Great, not to the Great Bazaar, but to the God's Reach. So, we'll get to that man. We'll ask about his uncle's farm. I have been playing a little bit of ESO ever since I got back from my very nice vacation. It was great. I loved it. But I'm glad to be back recording videos. But, as I was saying, playing a little bit ESO, just for fun, on stream, stuff like that, and it's been really good. I've never been that much of an MMO person, but I'm really, really enjoying it. Not that I never didn't enjoy it, but it's been just like a fun time sink. I can just pull up Netflix, play the game.
Promise. What do you want?
Well, I'm here to ask about your uncle's farm. Yeah, I get it. Code words, whatever. Here's what you should know. Can we at least try to be cloak and dagger? He's like, yeah, here you go. Here's who's trying to kill King Helseth. Our king is a paranoid. I know. It's treason to even think that sort of stuff, but it's true. He always thinks someone is out to get him. Remember when he tried to kill you? You didn't even know who he was. You didn't even know there was a King Helseth. And yeah, he sent the Dark Brotherhood after you for no good reason at all. The man's had me checking into a different conspiracy every week for the last month. I keep telling him, you're king. You're gonna have enemies. Does he listen? Puh. This time, though, there might be something to it. I've found some disturbing information. Also, it's not that many conspiracy theories. If it's one a week for a month, that's 4. There are people who come up with 4 conspiracy theories a day. An hour, probably. Let's be real here. My sources tell me that there's a plot, but not against the king. From what I've been able to gather, there will be an attempt made on the Queen Mother's life. I'm not sure who would want to target her. From what I know, she has no enemies in Mournhold, but that's what my sources are telling me. Oh. Queen Berenzia is in trouble? I mean, let's be realistic here. She's the more formidable foe. If someone considered her foe in the first place. Alright, you gotta move. That jump sound is just terrible. I hate it. Just... It's not great. But, once again, 15-year-old game. Whatever. Life goes on. Okay, so yeah, let's... Well, before I report back to Queen Berenzia, I want to report back to Platinius, because going to Queen Berenzia now, it's not much of a solution. It's like, oh, someone's trying to kill you, and she's like, who? And I say, I don't know. That's all I figured out, and she's like, great, cool, thanks. Now I'm just gonna be scared.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
Don't turn away from me, I'm trying to talk to you. Hello, what can I do for you? That's not what you sound like at all. A plot against Berenzia? That's ridiculous. I can't think of anyone who would want to harm her. Take care with this, friend. King Helseth is a wary one and delights in testing the loyalty of his new friends. I do not believe the king would hesitate to put his own mother in danger in order to do so. Okay. That doesn't really tell me what I should do. Also said journal's been updated, so... Platinius Mero does not believe that an attempt on Berenzia's life makes any sense. He does say that Helseth could be using this as a sort of test and wouldn't be above putting his mother in harm's way. Yeah, no, I get that, but what do I do from there? I mean, yeah, I guess talk to her. If it is part of a test, I guess I should kind of go along with the test of sorts and just not necessarily play into his hand, but it wouldn't hurt to kind of go along with it a little while longer to see how it plays out, see how it pans out. It's probably just in everyone's best interest for right now. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the palace just has the weirdest layout in regards to where Queen Berenzia is versus where King Helseth is.
Approach and be recognized, my good man.
Hello again, I trust things are going well for you. Yes, don't worry about the plot to kill my son, which is actually a plot to kill me. How are you doing? Is everything good for you? Someone try to kill me? Ridiculous! Certainly I've made my share of enemies in my life, but those times are long forgotten. I suppose someone might think to use me to get to my son, but with the way this palace is guarded, if someone could reach me, they could just as easily reach Helseth. The whole idea seems ludicrous to me, but if someone wishes to try, I've forgotten more about defending myself than most will ever learn. Alright. Well, what do you want me to do about it then? Queen Mother is unconcerned about any attempt on her life. She believes it to be nothing more than a rumor, and if not, feels completely capable of defending herself. Yeah. I mean, you also have your guard right here, so unless your guard is the one perpetrating it, yeah, you're good. I don't care how good you are at stealth, I don't think you'd be able to just sneak in here willy-nilly past every guard and everything, and just, you know,
your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Kill either Helseth or the Queen. Ah, George, have you learned more about that plot? Yes, I expected you would find out as much. Other sources of mine indicate the same thing, and that the attempt will be made tomorrow night. Our mother must be protected at all costs, but I do not wish to tip my hand to these assassins. Here is how we will protect Berenzia. It would be unwise to station more guards outside our doors, as that would alert the killers to our knowledge. Better to catch them in the act. Better to catch them in the act of stabbing my mother. One of the royal guards could be involved in this attempt, so they will be kept occupied elsewhere. You will stay in the antechamber outside our mother's chamber tomorrow evening and deal with these assassins when they arrive. Close the door behind you and hide behind the screens so as not to alert them to your presence. Meantime, find out whatever else you can. So we're going to check the time. It is currently 7 p.m. So let's say we have about 24 hours.
Justice never.
And I'll just keep an eye on the clock as well.
I enjoy the company.
Just to be safe. Like, I'll just not constantly, but I'll periodically check the time just
Good
to make
see
sure
you again, friend.
I don't miss
I
anything.
was just doing a little writing.
He's not gonna have anything else to say. Yeah. Well, it's the thing of, he even says, it's like, oh, find out more about the plot, but I don't know who else would really have anything else to say. The only person I can think of is maybe Tienis Deletian, but that's really the only person I can think of right now.
Be well, traveler.
Unless the orc has more information.
Go ahead,
Justice
please.
never
Tell me
sleeps.
about
It's
yourself.
possible the
I'm
orc has more
listening.
information, but it's hard to say.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
Let's see. Yeah, plot isn't even a topic with him. So I'll check with the orc, see if he has anything to say. Other than that, I guess we'll just wait by Berenzia's room.
Well, I
listening.
find myself
no.
in pleasant company. Please share
Oh
your
god.
thoughts.
It's just a convention of guards. Everyone's here, everyone's happy, everyone's hanging out. Okay, yep, he's got nothing else to say. Plot isn't a conversation topic for him, so we're just gonna head back. And I guess we'll wait. We'll wait till tomorrow. I'll wait not until 7. I'm gonna wait until maybe 5 or so, and then just sit and wait. Like physically
7
wait,
virtues.
not in-game wait. Just because that'll be the safest course of action, so I don't possibly miss it at all. It's always the thing of, I get, not concerned, but I try to almost overcompensate for quest markers where it's like, oh, this is going to happen in the afternoon. I'm like, well, let's just be safe. Let's not mess this up at all. Let's not wait too long and then we turn around and, oh, look, Queen Berenzia's dead. Because, well, I would definitely get thrown out of the city,
Justice never
if
Happy to
not
help.
thrown in
What's
jail.
your problem?
At that point, I feel like it's almost like you're being complicit because you're just that terrible at your job. It's like, yeah, no. You're going to jail for being that terrible at your job. Wrong way. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to barge into your quarters now. Alright, so. Your journal has been updated. I'm in position, and I have closed the door to the room behind. Oh no, the only thing I'm concerned about now is... I know it said wait till tomorrow night, but is it going to try and trigger it tonight because I'm in position? Oh, it is! Who the hell is that? And why are they having so much trouble getting through the door? Oh, there's 2 of them! Oh, there's 3 of them! Wait, what the hell just happened?
Supposed to be here somewhere.
This is pointless.
Aha! Oh, it's the Dark Brotherhood!
Stupid!
It's the Dark Brotherhood! I mean, I realized they were in black armor, I just didn't realize. Well, 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 and they tried to turn the lights out and everything? My, Helseth, you've been a busy boy. I realized someone else could hire the Dark Brotherhood, but hey, who has a history of hiring the Dark Brotherhood to kill people who might stand in the way of his rule?
Approach and be recognized, my good man.
I got news for you. It's Helseth. So, what information have you uncovered about this mysterious plot my son believes is afoot? Oh, you didn't hear me murder the assassins just outside your door, ma'am? It seems that's been taken care of. Good work. Can I accuse?
Foreigners.
Hey, what did you just say?
Approach
What did you just
and be
say?
recognized, my good man.
Berenzia, aren't you technically a foreigner? Aren't you? Because I forget if she was born in Morrowind or not. I just know that she spent a lot of her life
Justice never
outside of Morrowind.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Okay, well, I guess let's get back to Helseth and let him know the good news. Hey, buddy!
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Uh-huh. I understand you were able to protect Berenzia. You were able to hold off the assassins. Interesting. Perhaps the threat was not as great as it seemed. We commend you. Take this as a show of our appreciation. We are impressed with your efforts so far. When you are ready, speak to me about further service to your king. Helseth's collar has been added to your inventory. I do not like the sound of that. I do not like the sound of a collar. Helseth's collar. Oh, wait, I forgot that I took my Nordic boots off. Why did I take them off? Why am I not wearing them? That is very odd. Helseth's collar. Sneak, security, fortify speed, and it's a constant effect. What amulet do I have on? I don't think I have an amulet on. Ooh, alright, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Or if I did have an amulet on, it's just something like, oh, fast travel amulet. Alright, beautiful. Have you come to be of service to your king? By your actions so far, you have proven yourself to be both strong and loyal to the throne. It is now time for you to prove yourself to me. Personally, I have plans for you, George, and it is almost time they were put into motion. All in good time. First, you will prove yourself. I require all those close to me to be powerful, able to defend me from any adversary. Perhaps you have met my personal bodyguard, Carrad. He is a perfect example, the finest fighter I have met in all my travels, and loyal to me to the death. I met him many years ago, a deaf and dumb child wandering the streets of Wayrest. The boy actually had the audacity to try and rob my stepsister, Elisana. I marveled at his courage and took him into my employ. When a dog has been beaten, George, it will lick the hand of one who feeds it even the most meager of scraps. Now, he is my most loyal of servants and one of my most deadly. I wish for you to fight my champion. This is correct. I have come to know you a bit, George. I believe you can be of some use to me, but the plans I have will require someone of great strength or wit. Perhaps both. The time has come for you to prove this to me. You will return here tomorrow, and you will duel Carrad. If you are able to defeat him, we will discuss my plans for you. If not, well, you're dead. So it's not like it matters anyway. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Oh, because I was using the Hunter's Amulet of Strength. That's the amulet I was using. Right. Hunter's Amulet of Strength. It's the problem if I have the goddamn Blessed Spear. I have just a lot of stuff, because I have King's Oath, which I really like. I have Chrysamere. Yeah, alright. What I actually want to do, I want to head back to the museum real fast.
Never sleep.
I want to get a list
You're the one knowing
of
America.
the artifacts the museum wants. Because I want to start turning in some of the artifacts. Just because there's rewards for turning in certain numbers. And, you know, let's contribute. I don't need all these artifacts. It's a lot of artifacts that I have just lying around. I might as well, you know, help put them on display. The only thing is it means going back to Vardenfell, which
Justice.
that's gonna be time consuming. Just going back, getting the stuff, bringing it back. It's fine. It's fine. Because that's the Crafter's Hall. This is the Museum of Artifacts. Ah, yes.
Yes?
Hi. I also might be able to take this, I'm not sure. Lord's Mail, Ebony Mail, Spellbreaker, Chrysamere, Staff of Magnus, Warlock's Ring, Ring of Finister, Ring of Khajiit, Mace of Molag Bal, Mask of Clavicus Vile, Rune's Razor, Bow of Shadows, Fists of Randagulf, Ice Blade of the Monarch, Boots of the Apostle, Ring of Surrounding, the Mentor's Ring, Ring of the Wind, Vampiric Ring, Ledian's Ward, Staff of Hasidoki, Bloodworm Helm, Dragonbone Mail, Skullcrusher Goldbrand, Umbra, Helm of Orion Bearclaw. I might be able to take it. I don't want to just...
And you'll regret it.
Exactly. That's why I want to save. Okay, okay, it's good to take. Phew. Phew is all I gotta say about that.
Justice never sleeps.
Alright, in that case, I am going to head back to my house in Balmora. I'm going to see what artifacts I can part with. I might even part with Chrysamere. While I like Chrysamere, and while it has better damage... well, it has some slightly better damage than the King's Oath. The fact is that I would rather donate Chrysamere and use King's Oath just for its cast when strikes effect. Because I can get rid of Chrysamere, I can get rid of the Mask of Clavicus Vial, and I think I have a couple of the other artifacts as well. I don't want to give up my wonderful, wonderful Fists of Randagulf or my Helm of Orien Bearclaw. But I do want to try and get rid of a few things and donate some of my personal collection from back home. So we're going to take a trip back to the mainland. Not mainland, back to Vardenfell. That's not the mainland at all. It's going to take a little while for sure, but I think it'll be worth it. And we're back at my stronghold. Been a little while, and it's all done now. I did get the notification that my stronghold was done, and, you know, as luck would have it, we're back. We're here. Welcome, I am Brodaguriel. What can I do for you, Archmaster? Oh, it's so nice.
Are you the...
It's so nice to get called Archmaster. Well, it's my home, so they're all treating me very nicely anyway. Beautiful. I did decide to look things up, just because I wanted to make sure that I knew exactly what I was doing in regards to, the museum. And it would seem that I should not be donating these items yet. I donate items, at least 2 items, later on, just as a means of, well, progressing a quest. And it's just 2 items that I need to donate too, so it's really not too bad. So I'm going to donate the Mask of Clavicus Vial and the Bloodworm Helm. Just because I have a helmet that I'm very happy with. I'm not going to be using anything other than the Helm of Orien Bearclaw, I don't think. And we're going to switch from Chrysamere to just using King's Oath. And yeah, I know I can sell other artifacts to the museum, but even though I'm not going to use them, I'm just going to hold on to, you know, pretty much whatever I don't need to give up. And I'm just going to give up those 2 helmets, and I think that's good. That's good for me. I do kind of wish there were some more artifacts that you could give to the museum. Like, you could even propose to be like, hey, do you guys want Keening, Sunder, and Wraithguard? Because let's be real, what do I need them for at this point?
It's so good to meet you.
What we're going to do before we leave is we are going to use... I have an Amulet of Mark. So let's use that. And then... the beauty of that is, when I do need to come back for these artifacts, I can just use Recall to come back here willy-nilly. Easy peasy. Problem solved. And that gets my carry weight down to 534 out of 600. Which is not terrible. We can put my Hunter's Amulet back on once I find it. There it is. For a beautiful 650 carry weight. Alright.
3 blessings.
And now, let's head back to Mournhold. Ugh. It does make me appreciate fast travel in Oblivion and Skyrim. It really, really does. I've gotten used to the travel system in Morrowind, but I really do appreciate the simplicity and convenience of being able to just fast travel whenever I want. And then it's up to me of, oh, if I want to not fast travel, if I want to experience more of like having to travel around and everything, that is completely up to me. I like that it gives me more control over that.